All right, so today we are gonna build another mobile shelter. It's gonna be a little bit larger, so we're gonna start by cutting some skids out of 4x6s and just go for it. We only have this many screws, so however much that allows us to get done is what we're gonna get done. Skids complete. Now we're gonna try and put up some of the supports for the roof and the sides. We'll see how far we get. How's my level look still? Good?
Good.
Alright, let's see if we can't put this back one on. You think we can put this one up?
Maybe. So you only have 2 more screws left.
Oh, we have 2 more screws left?
Yeah. You have to buy more screws to get this done.
We're gonna have to stop.
What's the key?
Gotta be flush here. You're fine.
I'm running super speed.
Hey, super speed, come here.
Another super speed. Part 2. Now that was super speed.
All right, so this is how far we got on day 1. We ran out of screws, so we had to stop. When we ran out of screws, we got to stop. So we'll do the sides and the roof tomorrow and start thinking about the stanchion part. All right, so day 2 of the build. Now I look like I know what I'm doing. I have sawhorses. What a miracle. I found those in the pod. Still trying to empty that pod. Not quite done. Anyway, we're gonna put the roof on. I got Mabel to help. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sandwich the top and the bottom here, and we're gonna build the movable stanchion. So I'm gonna do one side solid, the other side's gonna have a bolt in it that's gonna go back and forth so you can open and close it.
All right, how's it going?
Going good. We've got girls together and boys together.
So what we're doing here is we are training the boys. You can't tell, but most of their paddock is down along the hill. We're trying to clear out some brush down there, but also to give Clarence some good stuff to eat. She looks like he's enjoying already. I think Clark might be the only one upset with this arrangement.
Yeah, so she
doesn't worry much about that Clark guy.
No.
She loves you. The only one unhappy with this arrangement is Bambi, because Bambi's used to wire fences, not electric fences.
But
she's not so down with it.
But once she gets realizes that she's gonna get forage off it, maybe she'll like it more.
Yeah, because also she'll be moving. The reason we're doing this and training them this way is so that we can move them, not only for their benefit, but also for the soil's benefit.
And it's good for their worms, which we're learning. They need different pastures, and so.
So because it's moist here, unlike what we're used to in California, there can be a lot of worm problems. So we really don't want to have them stationary. We want to have them moving. And the only way to do that is to train them. She doesn't do well with tethering.
No.
She just cries.
So we're gonna try this.
And I think that she's really gonna learn to enjoy it.
Learn to like it.
Because she's gonna get fresh forage all the time.
Yeah, I'm still gonna let these dogs out to play every day.
But it's also good to have them with the animals. That's why we have them.
That's why they're here.
And they're very good at keeping us all safe at night.
And last night, actually, Clark, Diana, and Clarence were all together, and I woke up this morning and they were all sleeping together right here by the edge of the fence. Even though the dogs were up all night, protecting us, but.
So the only question here is that as they move, how are we gonna have shelter?
Looks like we gotta build another shelter.
The girls are going to have this shelter. This shelter is being built now. It's gonna be finished today, probably. That's gonna be the girls' shelter.
Okay, so day 3, hopefully final day of this build. We just gotta toss the roof on. Dinner happened last night and stuff happened, so you can't always finish. And the sky turned dark. So anyway, we're gonna throw the roof on this thing and throw a little more bracing on it, give it a little test run, and be ready to rock and roll.
this, and you're ready. And you fly.
Just about there. Feels great. What's after this? Just some bracing, and then we're gonna give it a little test run. All right, roof's on. Just a little bit more bracing, and this thing is good to go. We'll give it a test run. So after a little bit of thought, the original board that we had put here was gonna get in the way when we were milking, and it wasn't really good brace anyway, so we decided to go with some bracing in the corners with triangles like that. That's really gonna hold its structure as we pull it. So there you go, little change, it's all good. Well, I'd say it worked. So what do you think?
I think that Bambi's gonna learn to love it. She doesn't know it yet, but that's because she's kind of a diva.
All right, so day 2 of milking went a lot smoother. Had to make a few adjustments to my stanchion because we realized when the cow was dropped off that she's not used to having her head secured when she's milked. So that whole fun bolts thing that I made, let's just say she really didn't like it last night. So instead, she's been used to being chute milked, which is kind of, it's like a corral. You like build a little, so she feels safe on both sides. So I just threw up a couple boards. That's what we ended up having to do last night in the dark, just so we could milk her. But we threw up a couple boards here on the sides, and now she can be milked kind of like this. She still doesn't put her head in the stanchion. We just put her food on the ground. But maybe, once she trusts us more, she'll learn that it's fine to be contained. No one likes to be contained.